Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Play Games and welcome to another Minecraft 1.14 video. So today I'm bringing you guys 8 interesting facts about the new 1.14 update that you probably don't know. Now I'm not gonna lie, I found a lot of these facts really interesting. We've been doing a lot of 1.14 stuff and these are all things that I haven't covered yet, and they're all things that have been changed in the game, which make it a lot more interesting. Now hopefully you guys will be able to learn something new in this video, and I think without any further ado, let's just jump right into the first change. Alright, and the first one that I thought was kind of interesting is that both brewing stands and cauldrons can now be found in villagers. For the brewing stands, it can now generate specifically in the village temples, and it acts as a cleric villager's job. And the cauldrons now generate themselves in village tanneries, and it acts as a leather worker's job. So just a cool, interesting fact that you can now find both of these blocks in villages can kind of help you get along further in your game without having to, per se, go to the nether. Alright guys, and the second fact here I think is really interesting. Quartz flowers themselves can now be shot and broken by using a bow or a trident. Now these are two really interesting things. I'm sure somebody's already made a mini game based on this stuff. Really interesting. Of course, if you shoot the stems, nothing actually happens. However, it does work when you break the flowers. So I'm sure there'll be some really efficient farms using this tactic. And I don't know, it could just be a really fun mini game going around and shooting these things. That was one of the changes though made in the 1.14 update. Pretty cool, right guys? Pretty cool. Did you guys know any of these yet? I don't think so. Maybe you did. Anyway, I'm sure you guys won't know the next one. Glass, acting like solid blocks. I thought this day would never come, but yes, it's true. Now you can go ahead and place redstone on top of glass. This does include stained glass, any color, and regular glass. Quite an interesting update as well, and I'm sure people are going to be using this. I'm sure there's some really cool ceiling designs you can do as well with this. Like you place some glass up here, maybe you have some redstone on it. I don't know, and then you look underneath and oh no, you can't see it. That's right, because for some reason, and this might just be a bug, you can't actually see the redstone underneath. Just want to show that as well because I thought that was kind of an interesting thing there. I'm sure there will be some interesting ceiling designs though with it, but yeah, kind of weird, right? I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, I'm sure they'll patch that, but just an interesting thing. Glass on, or redstone on glass. Wow. Alright guys, the fourth one here, this one's big. I know it's going to be big for all you farming guys. Shears in dispensers. Very interesting, right? And you know what? The dispensers, you just kind of drop those on the ground, right? You know, not too useful at all. But now, you have a sheep next to a dispenser. You go ahead and flick the lever. Check it out. It shears the sheep. Like, what is this? This is going to be amazing. So many cool, additions are going to be made to sheep farms now. I mean, they're just going to be so advanced. This is such an easy way of doing it. You just set something up like this every time you want to walk by your sheep and go ahead and give them a little shear, set up a hopper down there and collect all the wool. I don't know. It just seems like a no-brainer for me, and that there's going to be some awesome farms due to this new update. Alright, now I'm sure a lot of you guys already know about this one because it was a new addition to the game, but I did just want to cover it again for any of you guys who missed it. Signs can now be different colors, of course, and are crafted now using the new signs. Not to mention they also got a new item ID, which is spruce sign or oak sign or whichever wood you use to craft that sign. But this does allow you to make a whole bunch of different color signs, which I think is something really cool and is going to be used a lot in certain maps. Alright guys, tip number 6 here. This one's very exciting. This is something that I think everybody gets annoyed with, but doesn't really remember. It's not at the top of everybody's mind, but it's definitely something that had to be fixed in the game. And that is that vines can now be climbed without needing blocks behind them. Of course, in the old updates, you need to have a block fully behind the vines in order to climb them. Now, you just go ahead, hop on them, and climb up. How cool is that? Except I fell through the middle. But you guys get the idea. Really cool feature. It always didn't make sense to me. It's like, they're vines. They're hanging down. I should be able to climb them. That's the whole purpose of it. Why did you guys even do this feature if you can't climb them? Now, of course, you can go ahead and climb the vines, which I think is just a great addition to the game. So that's going to do it for number 6. Alright now guys, I'm sure a lot of you survival players have already figured this next tip out. It is a very exciting one in my opinion, and it's that leaves can now have a chance of dropping anywhere from 0 to 2 sticks. So you go ahead and break a tree now, and you'll start to notice that as you break down those leaves, sticks are going to be falling from the sky. What's going on? That's right, you can actually go ahead and get yourself sticks from leaves now. A really cool update feature. I think that guy makes sense, right? You get sticks from branches. You get branches of the tree. Yeah, totally. That should totally be happening. So I'm glad they added that to the game. It makes a lot of sense, and I think it's just a great way to even start off your survival world. You know, you're getting that first tree down. You don't want to use all that wood for sticks, and you know what? You're just going to get them free now with the leaves. Pretty cool addition to the game, and I'm glad that they changed that. Alright guys, and number 8 now got me very excited. That's why I've saved it right till the end. Anything that involves TNT, generally speaking, will get me pretty excited. Guys, they changed TNT now so that an explosion will drop 100% of the blocks it destroys. Now, this is amazing for builds, I guess, if you're trying to blow them up, and you're trying to blow people's builds up and then they're like, dang it, I had to fix it. Well, guess what? Now at least they're going to get 100% of the blocks back as that explodes, and they're just going to be able to go ahead now and fill in the entire hole. Thank goodness for that, because honestly, that was annoying before. The other thing I think that's going to be more useful for versus blowing up people's houses is actually for mining, because now when you go ahead and mine underneath the ground and whatnot, you're actually going to get all the blocks that the TNT blows up. So I think it's going to be a lot more useful now for mining, because you're going to be guaranteed to get more blocks. It just makes more sense. You can use it to get blocks like that. So yeah, very cool feature. I'm glad that we saved that one to the end. And yeah, I think that's just another helpful thing that was kind of annoying before. Now, does the same thing apply for creepers, or would that just be too nice? Nope, guys, apparently that's too much to ask for. Unfortunately, creepers still won't drop all the blocks they destroyed. Like, what? Why not? I want to be able to patch all the creeper holes up. Now they're never going to get filled. I don't know why that wasn't added, but you know what? We're on it. We're getting there. TNT does it now, which is definitely a useful change, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, guys, creeper holes. Oh, man, that would have been amazing. Alright guys, now that is going to conclude today's video on my top 8 new facts about the Minecraft 1.14 update. I hope you guys did manage to learn something new here today. I know there's a lot of cool new features and a lot of stuff to take in, but these are a couple more of the minor ones, the more subtle ones that I think will really benefit the Minecraft game. So I hope you guys did learn a thing or two there and had fun in this video. Of course, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.